The fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started fighting and not knowing what it was, but they'll continue on forever just because this is the fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started fighting and not knowing what it was, but they'll continue on forever just because this is the fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started. Oh, thank fucking God. I'm sorry, my voice went a little deep there. Suddenly Natsuki became a chain smoker. What did he say? I was gonna do the voice for this line, but I don't think I had the strength.
Holy shit!
And yeah, the first thing in my highlight section is me playing Sin and Faberhouse. So yes, yes. Come on, me. Tyrion, motherfucker. Cat, you ready for tonight? The people demand at Dad's Feet bread. I don't make the rules, I don't make the demand, but apparently that's what the queen of cuisine wants. And we have ample supply. Anyways, what's going on, chat? I missed you after a day of not streaming. It feels like way longer. Maybe that's just because I had closing shift. I don't know. How are y'all doing tonight? Let me fix the thing because we're not just starting. We're in fact, we're hog talking. So you guys ready for some metaphor? We unlocked Pugilist last time. Very excited. Now, I'm just curious how many days the game is going to force me to go through before I can actually turn in several quests that we completed last time. We just haven't turned them in yet. Which, if you ask me, in a game that's all about fucking time management, I feel like it should just be like, wow, we completed the quest. Let's just go walk over and talk to them. But what do I know? I'm just an anime boy with no rhythm. We'll say this. Last night after I got home, I got hit with like a huge nostalgia thing because I started thinking about like bands I listened to in my teenage years. I think that probably the one that started the whole nostalgic thing was I remember that Henry Rollins existed. I listened to a lot of him as a child, like I shouldn't say child, like teenager. God, I was an edgy bitch back then. But it was that, Rush, Flotsam and Jetsam, a little Overkill, some Sabotage, of course. And to that last bit, I say, fuck Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Go back to making Sabotage albums, please. So good. I've also been listening to a lot of audiobooks. Like from that era of like H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard, C.L. Moore, Fritz Leiber, things like that. I've been listening to a lot of those. One I really liked, I was listening to last night was The Black Amazon of Mars. Nerd. What's up, Kunajo? Look, it's okay. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd, guys. I didn't read them. Okay, I listen to audiobooks. Okay, I'm cool. I swear. I say as I'm playing Metaphor. Oh god. Metaphor is cool, right, guys? That's beer. I do not play cool games. I do not play the Call of Duties. I play, I don't know, excluding Metaphor at this point, I play some very niche games, I feel. Okay, Metaphor and Space Marine. Just talking to the screen, by the way. I know. I think about that sometimes, where I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's because we are. Yeah, as I've actually fully read that. Yeah, we're still just on the just chatting. I don't like to just like jump in the game. It feels super awkward for some reason. But I also don't want to put just chatting as the segment, because that completely overrides everything about the stream. That's the first thing people see. That's what's gonna be like if I put just chatting and then we start playing some Space Marine or something, and I do like a clip up in the Space Marine part, the clip's just gonna show up as just chatting, and it drives me up the fucking wall. Oh yeah, not much to talk about really, because nothing really happened. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Yesterday when I went to work, you know, the closing shift, the best time, I don't know what the fuck happened, but there was wild people at the drive-thru. And keep in mind, he's like, Hawk, you always talk about the drive-thru. That's because I'm the person that gets there the quickest, therefore I'm the one that typically does it. And one of my coworkers just doesn't want to do it, or interact with any customers whatsoever, so I just say, fuck it, I'll do it. And so the first one, this woman straight up just rolls up, and she just starts with a conversation of, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here, she be farting. Just straight up to me. In fact, Kirsha was getting pissed at Kick for something similar, except it's Kick staff, forcing her into just chatting for VTuber cat. There's a because I've never been on Kick. Is the VTuber category just like a game category? Because that'd be so weird. I think it's like a tag. I can kind of see it. It's jizz. Oh, it is like Twitch. Oh, why is that? Why is that a category then? That'd be more of like a tag. That's so weird. Segregation, true. Dude, okay, I get it. There are some cringe VTubers out there. But you have to admit, there are super cringe, like, non-VTubers out there. There is just so much fucking hate towards VTubers. And I get it, they can be really cringe. I do. Believe me, I get it. Look at me, I'm one of them. Well, that's the goal. I'm kind of a PNG tuber. But come on, now you're just bullying them. You don't want the dirty VTubers to spread their disease? Lord forbid. Isn't XQC on contract with Kick? I don't know. I don't watch. That's XQC. I honestly don't watch them at all. But does that make you a P tuber instead? It makes me a PNG tuber. But like, This is kind of the thing I don't like about, well, there's a lot of things I don't like about VTubers. I say as pretty much everyone I watch is a VTuber, but I have some critiques. The one I hate the most is the weebs just kind of took it over. Because, like, okay, like, let's say VTubing, right? Virtual YouTubing. You can be whatever you want, and yet it's always an anime character and an anime art style. Like, occasionally, like, there's some people that are like kind of break the mold and do something new and crazy, but for the most part, that's where the public eye is. And it's kind of sad because, you know, this is kind of a medium where you can be whatever you want to be, you know? Almost like we've made VTubers. Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, we don't have to be stuck in that box. You know, maybe get like some Western artist or some shit. More resources and anime aesthetic. What I mean by resources. Yeah, like Pumpkin Potion. I like Pumpkin Potion. I think she's super cool. Models. I mean, couldn't you just make like a more Western style model? I mean, because if we're talking like 2D, then that's a whatever. But if we're talking like 3D models, I mean, even then, like, I remember in the early 2010s, there was someone I was watching. This was kind of like in the era where you still were just kind of a voice. And they actually had 3D tracking, and they gave themselves like a Catwoman model. They like ripped the model from like one of the Arkham games and just used that. Yeah, but no one does. Yeah, see, that's what I mean though. More anime artists than Western. Yeah, that's what I mean though. We gotta branch out, because everyone's always gonna think like VTubers are cringe anime weeb shit stuff. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, it's pot calling the kettle black, I know, but that's just kind of the art style I grew up doing. So I've been thinking about like doing like a kind of like a fucked up like HR Geiger stuff. I advocate gatekeeping. I remember, we gotta gatekeep, but we can't bully them, okay? As someone with a background in Pathfinder, you can't do the bullying gatekeeping, because then that just turns them away. Gatekeeping leads to comics. True. I was there. I read some shit comic books like several years ago. They were really bad. They were like indie things, and these are supposed to be like high-end shit, which always makes me happy that everyone is like thirsting over Squirrel Girl, because I kind of talked about this a little bit in the past. I've seen like old stuff with Squirrel Girl, kind of like early 2000s stuff, kind of like that like Ultimate Marvel phase, and you can have your opinions about that era of Marvel. I know people do. But you know, Squirrel Girl, she was kind of cute back then. And then, you know, like several years ago, I was reading some Squirrel Girl. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like, the art's awful, the story makes no sense. I'm pretty sure Squirrel Girl was like severely autistic. Like, from a scientific standpoint, not just like as like a joke. It was that bad. And then here comes the fucking Marvel rival Squirrel Girl. God bless her, she's adorable. Where the charm? Oh, they were real back then. And this is where I think the Marvel movies are gonna die, because they're trying to bring in characters like America Chavez and like the next generation superheroes. They were so fucking awful. It's like everyone now bitches about millennial writing. That's all they were. Frumpy G.I. Joe woman. And the self-insert of that one lady is Starfire's daughter. Oh god, that's right. Starfire's daughter. I forgot about that one. Wasn't there like a brief stint where like there was, I wish I could forget. There was like a brief stint where it was like a comic book series of Starfire, Red Arrow, or was it Red Arrow? No, it was Arsenal. Red Arrow was a different BD. And Red Hood, Jason Todd. And it was like, there was like this brief like romance thing between like Jason Todd and Starfire. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You have like you have decades worth of stuff of like Dick losing his virginity to Starfire, and you're gonna play that card? That was a weird one. But then again, I guess Dick Grayson is kind of a man whore because of thirsty women, so... You know, at least he's... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, at least Dick has good taste because he's banged like 2 hot redhead female superheroes. But then I forgot, and I got, guys, surprise, surprise, I'm a big Nightwing fan. And I think it's... I don't think it's better than Batman, but there's like a line around that era. And he was dating this like ex-supervillain, and they had like the whole like cringy college girl like dyed blue hair shit. Like, this is only gonna go bad. He's an acrobat. What do you expect? I expect a little more dignity though than literally a comic book cover of just his ass. That's a bit objectifying, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Nightwing ass cover. Please don't. Comic cover. Well, this wasn't what I was looking for, but there's actually a lot of shots of his ass. Batgirl strip just copping a feel in this one. I can't. I feel like I don't want to show you in this. I know I was gonna show you a picture of the cover, but. What was her ass instead? What, like Batgirl? Probably still not a fan. Then again, I'm a guy that thinks that like the art of like book cover art is completely lost. Because insert racial feminist talking point here. Yeah, remember when they also changed his race? Or he just used to be a white guy? But now he's like Romani or some shit. What? Yeah. Turns out Dick Grayson is now like Romani or whatever. Is that anyways, about the aren't Romani so white? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't see race, guys. They basically changed his ethnic background. Yeah, I also do feel like cover art is lost, because if you look at like most the example I once saw was Stephen King. You look at Stephen King like book covers back in the day to now, night and day difference. It just seems like most of them nowadays are just like someone got in Photoshop and then worked on, you know, there's no like actual art. Let me see if I can find some examples. Stephen King book covers. Modern covers. Stephen King modern book covers. Okay. Oh, here's the egregious one right here. New York Times bestseller, huh? Europeans will talk about how much better than the US they are with racism, and you mention your money and they go mask off. So there's that one. King it full covers. Oh, here's a really good one. So there's that one. Yeah, that's pretty shitty, right? Pretty basic, bitch. Look at that. It's yeah, I mean, there's not much to see. The only thing you're missing is like where it says King. But yeah, that's it. So I've noticed a degradation in terms of art covers. But let's be real. Minimalism has ruined design. I think it has, in all honesty. It's definitely cheaper to do it because I mean, like the Stephen King thing, right? It just takes like a few seconds. Like you can get that done in like a lunch break. But yeah, it sucks. Dang in. You see the new Walmart? I did not. Hold on. New Walmart. Is it the same corporate slop? It's just like a shitty starburst. Yeah, it's just a 6-pointed starburst. There's like not even Walmart. That's awful. Let me show you some covers I've been looking at because I've been reading a lot of like I mean I've already mentioned this and it's probably getting annoying, but I've been reading a lot of like Seal More and things like that. Let's see here. Amazon. So yeah, something I've been looking at like a lot of this stuff. Like a black Amazon of Mars. It's the same logo but slightly rounded. I'm glad you can notice that, Kunajo, because remember when the Pepsi logo changed? Because nobody does. Where it was like a solid like curved strip, and then they changed to where like the strip kind of like curves down into a thinner line. See logo old versus new. So yeah, like this. You probably, yeah, you pretty much get it. And like I told everyone, like, yeah, they changed the logo, and no one fucking believed me. They didn't notice back in the day. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you not notice? It's in front of you. Side by side. This line is clearly thicker. And you know, uniform. This one is like bent, like you're peeling away at it like an orange. No, the Walmart one? Oh yeah, hold on, let me go back to the Walmart. Walmart logo. New versus old. Wait. Is this what you mean? They just like up the color saturation? I don't see the Pepsi logo enough to notice. What? Now, how much of this and like how much money do you think they spent just to change this to up the saturation? Because that is an entire like branding logistics nightmare. I feel like just to even like change it. 100 million? Why didn't they just keep the old one? That makes no sense. They basically like upgraded it to like a fucking Fortnite thumbnail where they just made it brighter. Did you see Jaguar? I haven't been paying attention to Jaguar because I kind of stopped paying attention when they started making commercials that had nothing to do with cars. Jaguar new logo. Oh my god. Look at it. Why do corporations do this? They take out all form of life. Like this actual like Jaguar in here, that's badass. As a man that loves a good Frank Frazetta painting of like a chick with like some kind of big cat, this sucks. Like, that's such basic bitch font. There's no life to this. How do you make like quote unquote luxury cars and make a shit ton of money and then you go backwards? You spend less money making this one. It makes me sad. I'm going back into VTubers. This is why I don't like corporate VTubers. I don't like corporations at all. And believe me, I'm far from Eat the Rich, but boy howdy do these people with their fucking Jaguar logos make it real hard. Fun fact, the person who made the iconic Nike swoosh got 15 bucks. Oh, he got Rick Astley, didn't he? What was the deal there? Because I know when it comes to like the guy that did the Witcher books, he just took a flat check instead of getting like constant money from like the Witcher games, and he's probably super bitter and salty about it. Love companies, but corporations are banes of society. Here is why your boy Hawk here doesn't watch any form of corporate VTuber whatsoever. Like, okay, yeah, I may gush at like, what's her name? Hold on, let me find it because I put it in the Discord. You know, I might gush over like Dizzy, like Dekoru, and I might like make some Pippa memes and shit, but I don't like corporate VTubers because like here's the best example for me at least. Matara Khan, okay, previous company, okay, it was a pretty good model, but it was definitely her personality that carried it. It was kind of a basic bitch, like white-haired fox woman model. The hat was pretty sick, but once you got at least more creative freedom, I know it's so corporate, but they at least give more creative freedom from what they say. As soon as she got the ability to like make what she wanted, Matara made a fucking beautiful model through the influences that she wanted to put in there. And there's tons of times like, man, this would have been a really cool idea. Shame corporate's never gonna allow it. That's a brand risk, baby. Even though typically doing brand risk things tends to get you more views, it seems like. I don't know. That's why I realistically really built on brand risk. Yeah, that is true. When Project Melody is one of your founding members, you're kind of a brand risk. Man, I think V Shoujo's doing better from what I understand, but you know, it's still kind of dirty. I think how they treated Silvervale. They kind of just left her out to dry. Like, oh, she's leaving. Yeah, no shit, she's leaving because it proved that she didn't get any protections from an agency, which is what you're supposed to fucking do as an agency. Like I said, they could be doing better. I don't know. I don't pay much attention to them. Mainly because, like, other than, like, Matara Khan, there's really no one to have, like, an inkling to watch, or I know who's in there. I don't even know if, like, K-San's still in there. Built so Melly could get spawned. Yeah. What was it, like, the lewd cast was, like, a thing they did back in the day? What was it? It was Project Melody. I think it was Silvervale, and then was it Iron Mouse? I can't remember. Fun fact. Gunrun is a founding staff member of Twitch. That does not fill me with confidence. Because I just hear Twitch staff, but then again, that just might be Pavlov's bitch. OG Twitch. Okay, OG Twitch. Well. Well, now hold on, because you used to be able to play music on Twitch of whatever, because they understood that that wasn't the focus. But then even before like Amazon bought Twitch, they were like, then they like hammered down on like copyright shit, like any music whatsoever. Back when it had passion. So basically what you're saying is he's like the lead director of The Witcher. He's like, fuck this, I don't want to work here anymore. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make a vampire game. Now the hammer was Amazon. No, it was beforehand. Because what happened was Google was in the talks of buying it. And then immediately as soon as that started getting in the circuit, that's when Twitch like started like getting real anal about it. Is because of COVID? No, it was long before COVID. Because I remember like people used to be able to play music in the background all the time. This Twitch fault and more copyright law in general. Yeah, it's funny how we don't fix that. Because boy howdy, early 2000s internet was a lot different than the internet now. But then again, that's just kind of like some laws, right? It was it's one of those things like we just kind of forget that that's the law that's in place. We should, but not enough people give a shit. Yeah, which is weird because all their favorite YouTubers keep getting demonetized. But then again, that could arguably be just a Twitch and YouTube platform, like moderators being shit. I say that while streaming on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Hi, Twitch staff. I criticize because I care. If I write your name on a whiteboard, Twitch chat moderators, will that protect me from getting in trouble? YouTube watchers are actually a very small percentage of voters. I would like to see the numbers now because I could definitely see that back in the day when YouTube was more niche. But I feel like everyone uses YouTube now for everything. And there's a lot more people that like watching, well, I say watching Let's Plays, but that kind of evolved into just streaming. I used to care. But I've been here almost 14 years. Yeah, me too. I think I started like watching Twitch like 11 years ago or so. Not to the extent where you would care. One thing to watch a video every month or so. Another to do it regularly. True. Then again, I'm chronically online, so. Chronically online, and yet somehow not entirely insane. Started watching the month after Twitch opened? Damn. Is that back when it was still Justin TV, or is that like a month after it like changed its name to Twitch? Only mostly, yeah. Not the point where I'm schizo posting. After it split. Okay. It was wild back then. Justin and Twitch existed together until like 2013. Yeah. Yeah, so I was only like a year out then. Damn. I think I started watching when it was starting to be like a regular thing to like start like streaming on Twitch. I'd say regular. It's like YouTubers would like go over and do it as like extra content. It's kind of funny, like I feel like Let's Plays aren't like the major thing anymore. Like I've got like a few like episodes of like Digimon Cyber Sleuth Let's Play on the YouTube channel, or just like some exclusive stuff over there. But I feel like most of the time it's just easier just to live stream it. You know? And also just the chat interaction is better. How things change. I joined in 2013. That's when a majority of the old guard joined. Yeah. Then again, I don't really watch it like a lot of like big people. It's usually like medium or like small people. Because I think there's like a few people that get like maybe one person I watch streams like over 1,000 people, but that's because they're like naturally just a good entertainer. Other than that, like 200 something, like mid to low 200 viewer count is usually where I'm at. The bigger ones I watch like 100, 200, yeah. They haven't been corrupted by the streamer mindset. A mod in chat that regularly sees 200. Damn. Wish I knew what that was like. Maybe I'll start up the ASMR channel here in the near future. Maybe that's what'll get my audience. That's because I was his first follower. Oh, nice. Meanwhile, Vulcan, for me, I've known him for like 4 years prior, so I trust him. That'd be one hell of a long con if he was gonna like abuse his mod powers at that point. Like, damn. I kind of respect the hustle. Yeah. But I was also thinking today, like while I was on the showers, like, do I have the YouTuber mindset? No, no. The only time ever I like ask for followers or subscriptions is like as a joke. I don't like I could. You know, it sounds like me tooting my horn at this point. I'm no bod, but I'm a VIP in 3 and a founder in 2. They'll take it. Plus, I don't know. I don't know if I want the responsibility. True. True. You have to be an adult babysitter. But I mean, I could, because I'm getting close to like that 50 follower mark. I could put a little like a little meter graphic just to show how close it is and encourage people to follow, but I don't want to do that. I feel weird asking about it. I don't say like fans, I just say like viewers. Unsurprising much. Oh, I feel sorry for you. I think the only ones I have are Vulcan and Frog/Doom, who you guys met at the end of the me-side stream. Which, by the way, that game was great. I got like 3 clips out of that one. Probably because I helped set up a lot of bots back in the day. I should go back and like recheck my... I don't even know who I have. Do I have a Moobot? Let me scroll up. No, I have Nightbot. Okay. It's interesting meeting like Nightbot. Yep. My sworn enemy. I remember there's one guy he was this guy that showed up back in the day when I was streaming Cyber Sleuth, or Nightbot's older brother Gengar. And super nice guy, but man, did he, like, first time I show up in his chat, he let me jump in a Discord call with him. Like, that was wild. Granted, okay, I kind of did that too with Zane, but that was different circumstances. People are so excited when they start streaming in the beginning. They don't know any better. They're always so happy, and yet still it's kind of slightly awkward. I like it. It reminds me of me, just on a regular basis. And then comes the crushing despair when after 2 years they stream to like 3 people. Which I think is what you need on average to get affiliate. Oh, you guys gotta remember, you gotta do it for the love of the game, not for the money, because you ain't gonna get the fucking money. It is like 10 people? Is it? I thought it was like 3 on average. I have to go back and look. Average 5, 50 follower. That is so weird though. Like 5? Because I remember, like, if you want to get partnered, or like, because this is part back when there wasn't even affiliates, you need like a decent number or something like that, right? And so it's just weird that you can like average that. Granted, okay, I feel like if that point, if you're streaming like 10 people on average, I think that's like the top 1%. Partner used to be 100, and then they added affiliate. Then again, they probably just want your bits. They want you to spend money on the bits. Probably just more financially like nice to just let the little people think that they're streamers and get money. Because you gotta buy the bits. I don't know. Well, I don't know, because I've never actually bought bits. Who here remembers that brief stint where you could watch ads to get bits for free? They're actually the best way to pay streamers. That or just direct donations, I think. Because I can't remember what it was. Was it like if you donate through Twitch? It was something, because I know you got to pay for the bits. And there was like some medium where like you could pay the streamer, but they took like a portion of the money. Oh wait, that was subscriptions. That's right. I'm dumb. Because Twitch gets their cut up front. Cryptos are best technically. Yeah. But like on the Twitch platform, yeah, it's probably bits. Because, what is it? It's like the 50-50 split for like a subscription. Subs default is to... Yeah, I'm curious what the default is for like higher like tiers. Partners can negotiate a different split. Oh, that's right. Well, no, because didn't they used to do that? Or because there was a backlash where it used to not be a 50-50 split for like the big streamers, and then they said they were going to take it back where it was going to be 50-50 all around. Okay, they rolled that back. That's what I thought. Yeah, what's like a tier 3 sub? Because it's like $25, right? Does Twitch get half of that, or does it just like they get their $250 and then the rest goes to the streamer? They get half. There's 2 tiers of partner now. $350. Loch Ness Twitch getting its $350. Subs are $7. Oh, wait, subs are $7 now? And can nothing just stay $5? This is like Subway. Subway, back when it used to be $5 for a foot long and everyone was watching Chuck. The good times. That went up to 6 recently? Jesus. Sometimes, you know, I just wonder of like Twitch and YouTube. Like you guys are like the biggest platforms in the world, and you still act like you don't get any money. I mean, given how they manage it, they probably don't. I think that was the thing, right? It's like, despite how big it is, YouTube is not very like financially viable. Hemorrhaging money into the one sub I keep up consistently. Okay, it was 6. Hard to check. I always just think it was 5 because, you know, that makes sense. Like half of it goes to the streamer, half of it goes to Twitch. But damn. It does kind of remind me. I think I got new emotes because I followed somebody. I don't know. How do I check my... Oh. Man, I got some like old ass emotes. It's been in the positive 4-ish years now. Okay, yeah, then that makes sense. Because my info's like pretty old. Oh, maybe it's just like exclusively follower emotes for like that stream, which makes a lot of sense. Well, no, because I want them... If I were to make follower emotes, I would let my emotes be outside of my channel, because then it can kind of like, oh, that's a cool emote. What's that channel from? Or maybe I'm just blind because I'm technologically illiterate. Ironic, I know. The streaming is super resource intensive. Yeah. It's okay, they just delete my stuff after like 5 days. From the system. Because turns out if you're not an affiliate, you only get your stuff kept for about a week, which is why I have archived pretty much everything ever since I've started streaming 2 years ago over on the YouTube channel. I'm not even talking about VODs. Yeah, that's just one that got brought up. That's why they moved 4K HDR behind a paywall. Dono walling. Don't know willing for that high quality. Then again, isn't like Twitch's like viewership like super like lopsided, like top heavy? Which I guess kind of makes sense because the more you know about a person, the more likely you are to go see them. Because you can't watch the person if you don't know who they are, if they exist. If horrible discoverability for small streamers, that is true. Again, I would love to see like how many people stream like under like 10 people, because I feel like it might be a lot. This is how the front page works. The top people get the most exposure. Yeah, that makes me sad because you guys are. I mean, we talked about this in the Discord, right? Of like the whole like artistic nudity thing. I could not get this one titty streamer off my feed, no matter how hard I tried. Like, believe me, I tried. I wanted to go click the button, like, hey, please don't show this to me. I have no interest in watching this person. And lo and behold, every fucking time I went to go find that button, it miraculously disappeared. So I could not get them off my feed. I watch 3 regularly who stream to under 10. Back there, only 3 I watch. Yeah, I like the smaller streamers because like let's be real, like realistically, okay, let's say like I make enough money and I can like do this full time or whatever. You know, that Far Cry dream. I wouldn't want to be like a super big streamer because then I feel like you can't really look at that and read the chat. You know, like that around 200 people, I feel like I could be happy with that. Because then at least there are people like I can talk to, because I like talking to you guys. And what's the point of live streaming if not for the interaction? Here for interaction. If I wanted to sit and watch, I get exactly, yeah. And that's the thing that Twitch always has over YouTube. Is the chat. Yeah. I also find like the notion of turning slow mode on pretty awkward. Like, sorry, you said one thing and now you have to wait a minute or some shit. I don't know. I'm a lurker. Yeah, like over 1,000 people all talking at once. YouTube's live streaming moderation tools are fucking ass though. That's what I've heard. I have also thought, because there are people that like stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I have a pretty powerful computer now, so I could do it. I just need to figure out one that isn't like spyware. You can't ban how do you fix that then? You have to like constantly just time them out? Like, how can you not ban them? Wait, can't you like ban people on YouTube comments? Jesus. That's wild. But then again, this is also YouTube we're talking about, where if you live stream or you do what I do and make super long videos because they're just archives, you actually get buried in the algorithm. Having good authority that it's more profitable to stream on Twitch and post VODs than dual stream. Yeah, I can see that. Because that was a thing a while back, right? It's like people found out that as soon as they started streaming on YouTube, their like average viewership started going down, like noticeably. Which, I don't get it, YouTube. If you want people to be on your platform, you probably don't give a shit. But let's say like you're smart and you actually wanted people to be on a platform. When you want the opposite to be because they're giving more content? Or do you just want to be like TikTok and just have everyone just post shorts of everything? Because I have no clue how shorts work, but I'm getting like, some of them are like 500, 700 views. Meanwhile, my VODs are like 3 views. So the viewers... they had to choose. On current meta is long views that autoplay while people are asleep. That, you know what, that's true. I can see that. Granted, when I do that, I actually use my watch later because I use it for its intended purposes. So that's what I'd also have autoplay off. If the video I'm listening to ends and I'm asleep, well, guess what? I'm asleep. Because then that's when it starts fucking up your searches, I feel. Yeah, long videos of autoplay, huh? I feel like I should do good then. You know, we're just shangs. I listen to Spotify while I go to sleep. Yeah. Well, I listen to a lot of audiobooks for mine. I listen to audiobooks and I listen to ASMR. But then again, I'm more of like the roleplay kind of just story-based ASMR, none of like the tingles or anything. Audiobooks are fucking expensive, that's why I go on YouTube. Because I listen to the old stuff where the author has been dead for at least 70 years, so it's not copyright infringement. There's at least one streamer I watch from Germany who often streams at 3 AM. I watch for about half an hour and then fall asleep usually. Nice. I mean, you guys know who my favorite VTuber is. With a voice like theirs, it's easy to fall asleep. HFY stuff is cool. Yeah, I've been reading right now for a while, like Robert E. Howard stuff. Solomon Kane, Conan the Barbarian, some of his other, like, primal-esque kind of, like, short stories. Fuck yeah. He's great, though, total sweetheart. That was his genre of Reddit stories. Let me learn with you, chat. Fun. Why? Meaning. As a genre, stories that feature a superior human race is often a subgenre in fiction or fantasy. Can also appear in other genres. So are we talking like, hold on. Humans are depicted as being superior, having superior abilities, knowledge, culture, physiology, and psychology. Sci-fi stories. There's also human or space orcs. Oh yeah, like that one meme post of like the aliens look down and it's like, don't go to their world, brother. Those are the death breathers. Their cells are they have short lifespans because their atmosphere causes their cells to slowly burn away, yet they do not care. You know? Oh, she's so fucked up. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see some of that in like Conan, because like Robert E. Howard and H.P. Lovecraft, they were like write letters to each other. They were like buddies, and so Lovecraft is always like humanity is pathetic and they can't really handle anything involving anything greater than them. Meanwhile, Conan looks at elder gods and he's like, I'm gonna swing my sword at it, because he's happy with his life. Basically, plot Pikmin have to escape Earth because oxygen is poisonous. Well, yeah, it's like the plot of like our atmosphere is poisonous, but because we grow up on it, we don't know it's poisonous. Is that why Conan Exiles has? Oh yeah, lot of Conan stories have like Lovecraftian-esque deities. What was the one? I think it was Escape the Scarlet Citadel. That's kind of in the era where Conan's a king, and he gets captured and thrown into a prison cell, and those things are like eldritch abominations he's finding in the prison, trying to like fight his way out. There's another one. I can't remember the specific title. The Devil in Iron, where it's just like a very like kind of like Nyarlathotep kind of guy, where he looks human, kind of, and when he dies, his entire city kind of goes into like a dream state, but because he's like the Devil in Iron, his skin is impenetrable except for a specific dagger. And it's very like old god type stuff. Of course, you see that a lot in other ones. The one I recently read and I talked about on stream was Shamblo, which was written by C.L. Moore, and I love her work so far of what I've read, where it's just like the Medusa figure was an actual like alien called a Shamblo. It was cool. Conan Exiles, I thought Conan the Barbarian was just one movie, not a whole ass universe. Yeah, it's got some pretty deep shit. I think there's a guy called Grimdark Half Off, Grimdark 50% off, and he does a bunch of Conan stuff. It's really cool. I love Conan. Got that sword. I love sword and sorcery. And all, keep in mind, all this stuff came out before like Tolkien like published his stuff. I was watching this one video that had a very interesting take of like Tolkien kind of helped kill the pulp genre of like short stories, because his stuff came out in trilogy, and after that historically everything started coming out in trilogies after sci-fi. Yeah. I know C.L. Moore does a lot of sci-fi stuff. That's what Shamblo was. With the character Northwest Smith was basically just Han Solo before Han Solo, who is feared and respected in every planet, and he's not allowed to go back to Earth because of something he did. Or dark past, if you will. And then there's a bunch of stories about Northwest Smith. Finally learning the lore of Dune, and finding out 40k is literally just Dune at first. Yeah, no, this is the thing. Warhammer is like, if anyone ever says like, oh, that's just ripping off Warhammer, I want you to point and laugh at them, because basically everything about Warhammer is ripped off from something else. The Tyranids were Starship Troopers. The Necrons, those were Egyptian space Terminators. That's from Terminator. The elves are just elves. They used to have dwarves and called them squats, but they don't have those anymore. This is like they pretty much just rip everything off from something. It's funny, but you know what? It's okay, because Warhammer's still badass. There's one that called Trench Crusade I was real excited about because I like the art style, and then it was just like, ugh. Squats still exists, just not playable faction. Yeah, from what I understand, unfortunately, Games Workshop just purposefully started forgetting about them. Also, the Imperium has cat girls. That is true, Imperium does have cat girls. Which, I don't know much about the lore of that other than the meme. If I had to take my pick, rather than just cater to the weeb audience because they already gave him the towel, I would have it be more kind of like a Batman Beyond situation where people just start splicing their genetics. You know, it was like, because in Batman Beyond, it was like the next step up from like getting a piercing or tattoo, or like the rebellious youth. It was, I'm gonna splice my DNA and give me cat eyes and a tail. That's such a cool idea. I kind of incorporated a little bit of that when I tried doing like some cyberpunk fantasy stuff. Back when I tried running like a Starfinder campaign. I miss Batman Beyond, it was so cool. A cyberpunk Batman, fuck yeah. I mean, but that's something that would have to be done before federalization. I don't know, I think it's just like, it's superhero logic, it's gene splicing. I don't know. Thing, and that's also the same series where Man-Bat was a thing. He was a scientist that just used a formula to rewrite his DNA and make him like become a Man-Bat. Since the Nest demons appear as whatever the person thinks is most attractive statistically, that means that there's an Imperial Guard that sees furries. Probably. I don't know, because some of those demons are like very androgynous. Sounds like heresy, brother. Dang, it's the Nesh's. weird. I don't... Cause I think like there's a Slanesh faction in the Total Warhammer games. But that's Warhammer Fantasy. Unless it's like... Slanesh is quote unquote the newest. And is old. Because... It seems like the way at least I've heard people talk about is like Slanesh showed up. And then... This is like after like the fall of... This is during the fall of the Eldar. So I don't know how long the fall of the Eldar ago was. In terms of the timeline of... Warhammer Fantasy and then Warhammer 40k. Or humans. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. So they're quote unquote the newest. Like, Chaos God. Then again, there's a few more Chaos Gods in the lore. I remember there was this one short story back in Warhammer Fantasy when they had a magazine for it. And this dude's like jumping planes and shit. And he found like a Chaos God that was locked away. It was very interesting. Newest major Chaos God, at least, yeah. Unless we're counting the Emperor, because I heard rumblings that like they wrote like the Emperor is now like a Chaos God, which I feel kind of defeats the purpose because he's supposed to be like Turbo Law as opposed to the Chaos. Because there's millions of minor Chaos Gods. Bam. And this is the big four, and then the one that's just locked away that no one knows about. And as much as like I know about Warhammer, I don't know anything like past like just like the general big knowledge, you know, like the big historical events, the fall of the Eldar, the Horus Heresy, and the awakening of the Necrons. And even then, with the Horus Heresy, I only know about like the 20 factions, no sub factions. What else? I've read a few short stories. I know that one that really was fucking new was a Necron story of basically about like a ship crew getting fucking liquidated by Tyranids. Yes, just the manifestation of faith. Major Chaos Gods just got to the point where the faith in them was so widespread they're self-sustaining. Okay. Yeah, I guess because that's kind of the warp, right? The warp is just people's minds, and in the grimdark future where there is only war, it turns out that the warp is going to get overbloated with dead people and bad emotions. So yeah, fun times. Warhammer. People believe they exist, so they do. Yeah. I kind of like that explanation for gods and stuff. Or like, because, you know, it kind of gives credence to like all gods are legitimate. Which is why the Emperor being a Chaos God makes sense. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it, because he's supposed to be like the extreme of law versus the extreme of chaos. But also, where is it? Oh yeah. Like all gods are kind of legitimate. Or another idea I had was like there are specific gods, but if you generally like kind of like align with their shit, even if you're like a weird cult, they'll give you powers because it'll like suit them at some point. Even if you're like an evil asshole, like the good guys can come later and kill you. Things like that. Again. Ooh, excuse me, you're talking to a guy that loves playing clerics and shit. Like healers and faith-based classes rather than intelligence. I should say willpower-based classes rather than intelligence-based classes. And charisma classes. There's so many fucking charisma casters. Coming from my Pathfinder background. Anyways, guys, we've been actually shooting the shit for like an hour. Like, smile. Like, yes, Hop, I know you don't like casters. I know. Anyways, you guys want to... I did not capture the game. Gonna turn the music off. There we go. So we're going to Brilhaven. Gonna love the third arc of the campaign I prepared. That's a sarcastic love with how many O's there is, isn't there? Damn it. I fucking hate casters in Pathfinder because there's nothing you can do about them. It's bullshit. Probably sleep. Got stream mo. Right on, Kuna Joe. Right on. Good night. What are we doing? Alright. Gallica just sitting on my shoulder. Our courage is about to go up. You have no eloquence. Horrible. Yeah. That fairy dust is going right into my eye. As useless as Gallica is, I gotta admit, she is fucking adorable. There's a hawk right there. Look, you guys seen my posts about the fairy juice. It's lined with interesting books. Did we ever start Pride and Persuasion? Let's see here. We should probably boost our eloquence. We have no eloquence. We're brave, courageous, and imaginative, but other than that... But let's find everybody first. Hulkenberg might want to play tabletop games with us. And I just realized on this layer, we do not have our gear. There we go. Would you guys like a fairy juice item I could put on here just for the memes? I mean, I've got the juice that makes you come really fucking hard, but... You move the hat down a little bit. There we go. Okay, they're also imagination. We have never really like talked to Nearest. Okay, then where's Heisme? I like Heisme, he's a cool dude. Where does he sleep, by the way? Okay, there's the bath, which I don't think we're ever really gonna use because that's like Magla or some shit. Pretty fine on Magla. Okay, let's read Gallica. Pride and Persuasion. Book outlines useful conversation techniques for convincing others. I haven't read it. I haven't started it yet. Just probably left it here. Our eloquence. Reads as a book. Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section is part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points. Probe for weak points? Why? Exploit them without mercy. Struck them down in one hit. It's clearly they gain the upper hand. So you can gain the upper hand. Oh, I see. Feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence. We haven't really raised our tolerance lately. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. There's still a little left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. Haven. Oh, Idle's Day. Welcome, 5 more minutes. Please let me rest. Oh, nearest, hey. I just go back to sleep. Yeah, because it's a port town. Oh? He's royalty? Let's go. Hulkenberg. Redhead spear user. Strong woman. There's no game sound? Oh. There we go. I'm so good at this. You know, strong woman, red hair, spear, daddy issues. We're in. Potentially wealthy. She just keeps getting better. She's a foodie.
I see.
Loves tabletop games.
Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her, so we simply watch and wait.
I mean, the game didn't give me a choice, in all honesty.
Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
I'm sure it's just gonna be as bad here.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock.
Wait, what do you mean natural wonders caused by Magla?
That never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Look, I've had enough Dark Sun. I don't want to go to the Colosseum. They're not gonna let me shit. Like the +1 luck.
Just
What
look,
the fuck?
There's water all the way to the horizon.
Fuck, why is everyone chatting
It's kind
together?
of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The city of water, Brilehaven.
Yo, we got the Blitzball arenas. Whose runner is that? Whose runners are the... Oh, it's that asshole.
Sancta Glodell, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume.
Oh, that's cute. You had your boys do it for you.
I humbly leave it in God's hands.
These same monks I kicked the shit out of.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
They couldn't have just taken the human's head too. Joel, why do you have a great sword?
Ah,
You take your mace out right now.
these spectacular gauntlet runners. They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
A sky runner.
No, no.
Wait, so he
I'm
is participating
sure
then?
those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
Oh, that's lame. You just cast levitation on it? Cheaters. Hold on, there it goes.
Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical
I like this guy,
ingenuity
Nair's pretty
of a
great.
feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh?
Just realized.
One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Nearest neuron. God damn it. I won't hold my breath. Yeah, dude.
I'm looking forward to
Flying machines, hell yeah. Maybe we can make guns too.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me.
Give the
Mark my
normal
words.
people something to use.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
The fuck, why do I hear the cure all of a sudden? Oh. You.
If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
Oh, so I heard you're talking shit about me?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation would be quite a
Look, if there's anything that people like, come as an American, if there's anything people like, it's a big middle finger to the government, and this man is wrongfully accused. He was a scapegoat for politics.
And that was...
And some emo twink, don't worry about it.
One of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
I'll park out right in front of the gate again.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
Why did we not bring her with us?
You needn't all sleep here tonight.
I don't think she has a gauntlet runner to get there in time.
Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I love Hulkenberg. She's so cute. It's really funny. Like, she kind of gets like painted as like the serious character, but she's probably the funniest.
By fine food is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
Boring.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Oh boy, what we got here? Came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy. Oh, this blooming heat.
Random updated.
What now?
It's been a while since we looked at this, but let's see. Teleportation magic. Oh. Vulture. Is it Brilhaven? Would it be in here? No. People, Elda, Half-Blood. It's me, Juna. Who the fuck is Juna? Oh, this bitch I care literally nothing for. Because she's the token idol. These are people. Like actual like people. Arrow, here we go, Port Brawlhaven. Capital of the Principality of Oceania and the kingdom's largest port. Home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom. Known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad-minded atmosphere. Of particular note is its seaside coliseum, a major source of local entertainment and cultural touchstone. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was weird that like all the Clamar and the Carapace were just chilling. Normally they're actively getting killed. It's believed that there are substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effects of which have distorted the nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. However, as the sea's deep and excavating seafloor crystal remains a practical near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. This would be a case around port towns, since they have a lot of foreign viewpoint. That's true. They're an actual, like, trade city. Oh my god, is that Ujeev? Oh, is that a Ujeev kid? Not so much. I can offer you... Oops.
Can we talk?
Sure about this, right? Take it, kiddo. Thanks.
Hey.
It's a little strange the shop only sells one item. Seems though there's some sort of secret to this store. Are we an Assassin's Guild?
Oh, God.
We got sick tricks.
What is it? Gone clammy all over. Really now?
Sure is hot today. Anyone looking for work should consider the fight. Be left out in a place like this. I wish we could have helped, but there's nothing we can do now. Ah, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Oh hey, I found a gold beetle. Sanctus Church. Fuck you, upcharging asshole. Upcharging assholes. Why is there dark magla forming around him?
You little bastard.
Oh, for the love of... Not my front bloody step. Can't just go sleeping in front of someone's house. Piss off. Can't reason with these lunatics. What the hell made you bastards like this? Ugh, I thought Brawlhaven a nicer town than this. But it's nothing but corpses and whatever hell these bastards are. Can't take this. We're not gonna have a zombie situation, are we?
My money's on Santa Fe's Ford.
I don't know if that's just like an effect, or if that's like... Or if that's just like actual, like, only we can see it because we have a fairy with us that can see Magla. Which, everyone remember, the entire reason we can hear music is because Gallica is constantly blasting it in our ears. Like a fucking iPod. Gallica, the eye woman. Which actually, shit, Gallica and that... Gallica, have you played Etrian Odyssey? Because you blast that shit whenever we get advantage. Yeah, it's my favorite game. Nice.
Yeah?
I just now look at her when I'm zooming. He's barely holding on.
This is a joy.
Alright, fine, I'll go to the port. I've looked at everything.
This
Yeah.
Follower. Need a ride?
Anywhere you want to go? I'll take you to the far bank. Angler's Inn? Arena front. Take me to the arena.
Good choice.
Was there something I can do with the Beatles? Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Wait, you're the old man who's in the giant sandworm's stomach? Oh, none other. How'd you get out?
I mean, truth be told,
Oh, I intended for the worm's belly to be my final resting place. But after running into you young grubs, I long to see the outside world. You chose to just kind of like get eaten by a sandworm. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. Did you go out the same way we did? No. Anyway. So, you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? Oh my goodness. They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
Long bug. I feel like we've captured at least one. Oh, that's it. A genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane dragon blood. Arcane dragon blood restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find use for it.
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you? I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear the familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm. Next.
All good.
I mean, sure. If you find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again. Gold beetles you acquire can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the elderly entomophile. The more gold beetles you collect, the better items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. Anyways, what does this thing do? Restores all MP to all allies. Holy shit. Do I have 12?
Hey there.
Oh yeah, I found more. Entomo is the entomologist. Studies insects. Lover bugs. Let me see how many. Don't quite have enough. Collect more bugs, perhaps 4 more. I'll give you this Venom Ward charm. Can't tell me what to do, lady. Oh, there's another one. Correction, 3 more.
well met, eh? Really now?
Swoop. What we got up here? Can we fight in the arena? Engage in the Wheel of Harma? Spirited Receptionist. Taciturn What do you want? An Elda? You can it too. I don't know why you're here, but I can't let you in right now. But with this city buzzing, the Coliseum does open. Look, I see them. Watch the bugs be ancient relics that transform him into some powerful being. Yeah. It's the alien artifacts from Oblivion. Collect all 26 of them in random dungeons, and then you get an okay crown.
Do you need something?
Exhibition the Brave is further ahead, and the Coliseum naturally is closed for the event. Yeah, can you guys... Oh, I didn't mean to press that. What did I just do? Oh, I fast travel. The next zone. Okay, so there's nothing here right now. Where's the boy? Boy. Take me to the Merchant's Bazaar.
What is it?
Oh, that's right, it's Idol's Day.
But what is there to do now?
Shit, there's a bug over there. Correction, 2 more. Here we go. On your boat, we pride ourselves on being the purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy. In addition to clothing, we also have a variety of unusual accessories. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. This I'll say, how about a rider's anklet? My dear customer, do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned in an image of a dragon's wing and imbued with a speed that's truly divine.
Can we talk?
I get decent amount of speed with it. It lives up to its name anyway. Yeah, sure. So who's that fat fuck on the poster? Okay, so he's like a merchant where their whole thing is like whatever they're selling that day. Wait, what the? One shot.
Real cheap today.
See, he's admiring these beauties, but don't just stand there gawping. Buy some top shelf fish for cheap today. Like 3 of these. Shut up, lady. Buy all these. Briny salt. Like 3 of these. We got a lot of pristine clear water.
Make this a pickle. Yeah.
Weapons?
Hey!
The goods are cheap today. Now then.
Holy shit. I had a lot to sell. Oh, I also have a lot to appraise. Iron abacus, whoop-de-fucking-do. Damascus vest. I forgot it wasn't just ebony abacus. I forgot it wasn't just the church that identified things. Another Damascus vest, whoop-de-fucking-do. That was like mail. Mint charm. Partisan. Expensive medicine, fairy dust. I'll buy a few more of these. Siren Song Gloss. Inflict Charm. Man, I don't need to use these threads for anything. And yet they're such a lifesaver in Etrian.
What now?
Come. Shit. Let's see here. Best. Sure. Ooh, +4 endurance, hell yeah. Silk gloves, silk thread. Where's that ring we bought? Rejuvenation. Medallion. Sapper's pendant. Plague mask. Funny. Twinkling crystal. +2 to all. Oh, put that on. Yeah, Gallica, why? This makes no sense. When can we buy our girl clothes and play Barbie's dress up? What clogs? That's cute. You think I want magic? What? Oh, that's probably the map right there, inside. I got more weapons over here.
This is on sale right now.
Sailor's sword. Ooh, that is expensive. Automatically increases attack at start of comp. That's like half my money though. When defeating an enemy during a squad battle. Naval sidearm. Ninja blade. Oh, that's right, the faker has knives. Thief has katana. We'll hold off because the ability to flick sleep sounds a lot better. Here. Oh my god, that's already getting annoying. No one has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies you've ever seen. Fuck off. Maximilian armor. Naval waistcoat. Wait, what's this? Small HP recovery. Ooh. Let's buy 2 of these. One on me. One on our boy. Then when we have more money later, we'll buy one of these. Better items. Wait, can I teleport?
All right then.
No. My gauntlet runner. Damn you.
But what is there to do now?
Hold on, Gallica. We're going for a ride. Oh, Peyton.
What is it you're looking for?
I guess we head to the Angler's End. Oh, hi, Hulkenberg. Oh, gate, that's there too, huh? You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brileyhaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came. I don't know, maybe because it's overseeing this whole tournament. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coordination rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. That thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyways, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at. Hey, wait, that's the dude from the poster.
Leave it to me.
I promise I'll help anyone who's in trouble. Out of money. I want to die. Simply ask Jim to guide you. Jim to guide you, Jim now. Thank you so much. Actually, having some issues with my work. Of course, don't worry. I am well versed in Brileyhaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous.
Of course, he's a fat guy in JRPG. Of course he's shady.
What do I do?
Even our boy Yangus was kind of a piece of shit, you know, before he turned his life around. Come on, Gallico, we're going for a ride. Oh wait, this place is bigger than I thought.
Wonderful. Hello.
This is the best. Oh my.
Okay, I need to slow down. I'm going too fast for my own eyes.
Unstinking believable.
Oh my god, you're blue.
Hey.
Loveless. Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Matera, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Are you hoping to stay at the inn? Sorry to disappoint ya. Sorry to disappoint you if so. Cause I just got tossed out on my ear by the I got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Yeah, it's already full. And the one's calling himself the come one. Come one, come all in. Some joke. I'm sorry, I thought they were referring to him as I am the come one. That's gonna be an issue. There's two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. The other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, or where knobby wankers like Forden stay. Parapists are known to staying there. That bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumor says that's where you find Luis naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Yes, but
Think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the spider's den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking UG standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, no one needs an inn where there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. But who needs an inn where there's a tavern? I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this spider's den sounds much better. Like really, you call your inn the spider's den? Like that's straight up just like the Thieves Guild lives here. Alina! You're the one who gave that speech in Matera. Guess we were both able to make it here safely to Browhaven. We plan to stay in the inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because the exhibition, everyone's full up. After I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
That's so. This place is no good. I'll have to look elsewhere. But wait, the Garnet runners of yours. But wait, that Glodell runner of yours. The one you had parked in the Milmatira? It had more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of technology does it use? That is so mean. Also, nice try. Wow, stingy. And here I thought I was going to tell Dad about it. You know, right? I'm a competitor too. And I'm very proud of my Glodell runner. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. I want you to fight me. I want you to try. I want you to try and fight me. I've been waiting to test out my new pugil skills. Who is this motherfucker? You there. You have a look about you like you're one of my supporters. Are you? Maybe not on the cute little back. Look, if she's stepping up to the plate, I'll swing. Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like the golden coral pavilion. Maybe on this asshole instead. Yeah, he's giving me like, what's his name, Marluxia vibes. From the pink-haired guy with the scythe from Organization 13. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room such as a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, though we've only got one choice left. I really don't want to. We should check on the spider's den we've heard about from Loveless earlier. That is such a fucking unhinged smile. What the fuck? Anyways.
Stop that at once!
Fuck you, lady. You don't tell me what to do. Oh my god, an old Eugene. He looks so cool. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards. Oh god, this is gonna be like Del Toro quest. I'm gonna get sold as like a sex slave.
Kind of freaky.
Yeah, this place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Yay, we get the basement.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
You do have wonderful long legs.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Calca, don't worry. The size of your head is nothing.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Turn to the Jimmy.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den.
Gallica, that's not saying much. Yeah. I have sex with Gallica and it's like that one like picture of like the hamster trying to stuff the banana in its mouth.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
Why would you go
More
live in a
importantly,
sandworm's
we've
den if you're
discussed
afraid of
tomorrow's
bugs? Yeah, sure.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Was she a priestess? I thought she was just the mayor.
Yet for all
Or was
this,
she
we
elected
need
by them?
Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
Why did we not bring her with us?
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe.
Watch that be the biggest twist, is that she just said that just to get us off her back.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
Yeah, and also, what happens if she gets, like, waylaid by bandits? Why did we not bring her with us where we could protect her
For the days.
and watch her?
After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
420 IQ play.
Right.
I mean, we
We've done
stopped
what we can
beating
do.
the shit out of the
All that's
monster.
left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears.
You won't get crunk eyes, mate?
And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Yeah, we're going to the tavern to order food.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
No, please, I need to go use the toilet. You wouldn't let me on the gone around, you assholes.
Without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
That fake ass flower he's holding.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Oh, there's our girl.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other.
Okay, so his voting base is 14-year-old girls.
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I don't like that.
I love you, Milo! I love you forever!
You're probably the first to get booted.
Well, he has
People like that usually are.
to follow.
Called it? You damn right I called it.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Shit, he's got a point.
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousseau tribe at its head.
You're only gonna get a certain voter base. That
Our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousseau pride.
Yep, just the Roussants.
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men!
we'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Yeah, that's kind of my one problem with Katarina. She's very much eat the rich.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne?
Yeah, that didn't work out too well the first time.
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
I guess that's true.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in.
I'm surprised no one's hitting someone over the head with a bike lock yet. In all honesty, we're kind of skipping that part.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand.
Oh yay, a hedonist.
All year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Oh damn.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Yeah, you still serve under him.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before.
Haven't I seen you guys before somewhere? You look very samey to some other people.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Way to just change the subject, Galka.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Don't need a rod. Just give me my fist. I'll dive in there. Oh. Caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
Well, they wouldn't put it in there if we couldn't eat it, right?
By all means, let us try it.
Like they wouldn't give us the ability to eat that if it was gonna like harm us.
Look at it.
Why, tis delicious.
I love her so much. Look at that face.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Oh, I'll flood your mouth later. I mean, what?
Guess I'll try a
What?
bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. These will die together.
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Damn, Hulkenberg going in.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Oh yeah, it's still kind of alive. Or twitching.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Yeah.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
Dude, we're trying to eat here. You mind?
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Oh, fish.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Oh yeah, wasn't it when he met like Juna for the first time? He's like, hey yo, Juna, you fucking this guy? Real smooth.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on.
Wait, are those other criers?
Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
I'm a very spicy man.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Mine and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Neris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner. Go to the gauntlet. Please!
Alright then.
Damn! I missed that point of luck. The other candidate's speeches seem practically identical. I'd not trust those types with the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Luis or Forden? Or Forden's kind of got that nepotism thing going on. I feel like that grandfathered in thing. Tactical placement. Railhaven is positively ripe with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. It's so fresh it wiggled in the mouth. Now that's a port city specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against the apologies. Against bugs. Want no contact with them whatsoever. Wake or sleep. Oh, I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as is. Yes, I am prepared for the inevitable night sweats. And for the I'm sorry, the fact that you just called it night sweats just got me. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. A bug crawled in your ear while you were sleeping, didn't it? This is a big ass room. Damn, did you see how Galka just fucking zipped over to my bed? Well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws.
Damn, Galka's ready. Missed that point of luck. God damn it, Nearest.
The man sloshed again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Calm down.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
You know, I can't keep making these jokes, guys.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
What, was he just in like a bathroom?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
She's more than just a sanctoress, lady. What? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. It's trying to my controller's trying to connect real hard, chat. There we go.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins.
Oh yeah, you mean the sins of murdering children.
It was more than a chap could bear, I say.
This is, okay, Nier, so you need to understand, okay? This is not like a, oh, we beat up Vegeta and now he's our friend and rival. No, she is a horrible, horrible monster that had sacrificed God knows how many children to that giant fucking creepy baby.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in.
You know, this could just be that they don't believe her.
I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves.
Like, they're not gonna throw one of their people under the bus and make them look bad.
You're a woman of status,
which is again is why I kind of wanted to protect them.
We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything.
Alka,
I do hope
what
you win the throne.
are you getting at? I'm gonna win.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, It seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
God, I hate these cutscene parts because they just burn through your days.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the
Oh,
brave, is
a
about to
tournament, you
begin.
say?
Our monarchs to be will now
What the
present
fuck?
to the
That
people the
gym?
heads
What
they
the fuck?
seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Oh wait, that one guy's a what do you call him?
At a later
The Buckethead
date,
people.
when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and
Yeah, where's 666?
lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table.
Well, I guess if we beat someone that's in the top 20, then we'd probably be in the top 20.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
We're probably gonna have to fight that dude. It's a giant dude in big black armor. We're clearly gonna have to fight him.
From the Sanctus Church,
Oh wait, it's Bird Girl.
better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Cygnus? Really?
Saint? Who's this?
And who's that low poly bitch next to her?
A brilliant healer. We've met.
Cygnus Swan, yeah. Oh, I was thinking like Cygnus X1, like the Rush song about the star. Or the black hole.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the
Damn it. I wasn't even moving.
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
Oh, she's so cute. She's just a nerd.
Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
I like her.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there. Clock's ticking and all that. But
Hey, you shut up. She's being cute.
enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Huh?
Not much of a public speaker, are you?
Yeah, I see the resemblance.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems
She's the
like
one who I agree wholeheartedly.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin!
Oh, we've so got
Is
this.
a respected gentleman of the church, Glodell, the head of the monk soldiers of the
Wait, now hold on. How's this supposed to happen? Because last time we fought him, we literally couldn't touch him. How are we supposed to fight him in the tournament? Wow, you got a big fish. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I did that. That was the first fucking quest I did in Eternasi Nexus.
I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Yeah, because that's the face of the guy that looks like he feeds the poor.
A stand-up fellow Exhibition in one package.
Bitch, I can suplex that thing and snap its neck. Just by myself. I fought a giant baby.
Now, is there
I've killed what, like 3 humans?
can top this?
I've at least fought 3 humans.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glodell, the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Wait, yeah, I fought
Where's
those.
your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Oh, he's got that professional bias. You go back to being Luis's fluffer. Who said that? That was uncalled for.
We're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Oh God. Clearly he didn't do it. Come on. He's got the resources to have people do it for him.
Someone took the beastie down.
Dude, what the fuck? Rella was gonna study that thing. Oh my God, my control. I'm buying a new controller tomorrow. I'm so sick of this. Like, I'm not even moving and it disconnects. Says the wires all fucked. Okay, now hold on. I need to. Whoa. Oh, chat, I almost fell out of my chair. Oh, that would have been not good. Let's just say there's not a lot of room around me for soft, comfortable landing.
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence.
Who'd have thought the man running the whole country basically would have the resources to kill a giant monster? Hopefully he didn't have someone else do and give them a political position.
Gordon's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine. This is fine. Don't worry, we still have the tournament section. I'll kick their ass. I'm not above hitting an old man, especially if he's got like cleric powers and shit.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what
I'm sorry, the what? Phoenix a literal rook, yep.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our...
God damn it!
Now, if the last candidate, the Elgin
Just don't
boy,
move.
would please join us on the
It'd be hard because I have to
stage.
press buttons.
Where's their head?
Right here, pants grab.
pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
This is a bold move, but I don't think they're gonna let it slide.
You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
Oh, I'm sorry, were you there?
That's the infamous Heismay, the huge chief of all things.
This, after we saved your hide on the road.
Well, yeah, he's obviously gonna stab us in the back. Look at him.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
I bet you stop being a salty little bitch.
Wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities
They're gonna think we forced her.
was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people
Probably,
of
yeah,
my
they're not gonna let
own
this go.
city.
This is gonna make them look too bad.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow.
Why did we
over
also not bring the head?
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
I mean, clearly, at this point now, it seems just like humans don't. There's some logic here. It's like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
unlike any we've seen yet.
yeah. Suddenly your gamble's not doing too good, huh? Kinda making it comfortable.
Imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
Yes, everyone, trust the big, powerful organization. They are here to help.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Glodell should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
He's gonna execute her to save face.
Yes, Your
Because
Eminence.
even if we get higher up
Without
there,
question.
he's gonna think we can't beat him.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh, he's doing it now to make him look good. Like he's the arbiter of justice, and he's also gonna keep her fucking quiet.
What? Right here and now?
I'm a
Your
downer.
Eminence, a moment.
Thank you for your concern, but I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
Yeah.
I will. I promise.
I'm not doing this. We'll try our best shit. Oh, they just straight just run her through by the spear. Okay, that wasn't even like they cut her head off. It also did not scream.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles.
If
Sometimes shit happens. I think they did cut her half. Yeah, it's probably just another weird, like, animation thing. Because they thrusted with the spear.
Who could see this coming? Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
Guys, I don't know if this made us more popular. Excuse me, we were not at 64 before. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. Hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. So I take it this tournament part's just gonna bump us. Wait, no. Wait, no, it's the top 20. Wait, didn't the do rankings even mean anything? Because this would bump us in at least to the top 20.
To reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
How's this gonna work?
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself.
What do you mean? Of course he would make himself noticeable. If it can make him look good,
So visible.
then of course he will.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps
That
the
too.
blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose.
That, and if you know Joanna's really like going for that whole redemption thing for all her sins, let's be real, she could probably whistleblow them pretty
Certainly
bad.
Not blameless in this either.
There's a Dark Knight when you need
It's
him.
my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but
Hey Stroll, man, I mean that was a really good plan.
Nevertheless.
And we did kind of stop, you know,
Joanna entrusted
the
her
child-eating
wishes to us,
monster.
and we mustn't betray them.
Not bad, pups.
Oh shit.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
Gotcha, Fido and Basilisk.
And now you walk with a Eugene at your side.
I gotta say, I love Luis's horns over every other Clamar. I feel like all the horns are too small. His look like an actual fucking crown.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not
Sure.
our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
I mean, there's still like 48 others. Smile and wave, boys.
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a
Smile and
no-name
wave.
candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Yeah, I wonder if Forden like dropped in the rankings after that. Like even just a little bit.
we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
Damn, woman, calm your loins.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the
Dude, how big do you
stars
think her forehead is underneath that like headband?
Don't you think?
She strikes me as someone that's got like a giant fucking forehead.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Oh, he brought a human. Oh yeah, and they'll believe him. Wait, is he even I don't think he's participating. Oh no, he's gonna kill it here? That worked so well last time. Oh shit, they did that before.
That's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Get away from me. Look, a woman like you, okay, I have standards, okay? I'm a dad now.
What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Why would no one pay attention to me?
What's so special about those fools?
How's the dust at my heels taste?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
What the fuck did you say there? Anyways, it's probably a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about
Shocker.
his condition.
The guy that's been in a coma for like 10 years or something is still in a coma.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination.
Wouldn't he destroy it?
Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
Like if I like had a scroll, let's say, that had a spell that let me cast a curse on somebody and important, like I don't know, a prince, I'd cast it, and if it wasn't destroyed in the process, because scrolls are kind of weird, I would burn that shit.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Unless it's something he has to constantly maintain. It's engraved on his body. Yep, we got Flame alive.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
We're just gonna pull like a Fight Club, instead of cutting his dick off, it's just gonna be like cutting like his back meat off.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Okay, I can turn my quest in. Late night, uh-oh.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself.
Whoa there, boy, that sounds like some blasphemy.
Naturally, it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
An idea occurs.
I've yet to see another Elder.
For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
Oh, except you have the anti-sanctorists.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Man, Rella is looking very uncomfy right now.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
Whoa, hold on. Are we talking like an Arthurian legend crusade? Oh, sign me the fuck up.
Have for gods beyond ours.
Hell yeah. I'll go find the Holy Grail.
Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Find footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Are you sure you want to start a holy war?
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
I feel like that is going to have poor outcomes.
You do not bow your head.
Oh, he's God. Oh.
Humblest apologies.
But yeah, close your eyes, guys.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago.
Are you sure about that?
You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Oh, she doesn't want to be here.
You are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
That's probably she's probably like super smart. An LA user. Doesn't want to. She just wants to be a nerd. Oh no. Well, you know, I'll save her too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning.
Hello? A word. Some
hello.
odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap?
Secluded place.
Maybe he's...
If he wanted to trap
shit.
us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Yeah, that's his entire thing. He's just always in the runner. He lives there. I think this might be like one of the few times I've ever actually seen him outside the runner. No, this is like the one time I've seen him outside the runner. Night prowler, huh? They should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferryman should know where to get there. Okay, can I?
All right then.
No, that'd be ridiculous if I could like go actually just do something that doesn't eat up my time. That'd be silly. Instead, we gotta burn an entire week's worth of shit. Fucking kidding me. Oh my god, please.
What now?
9 days left. Pain and suffering and rage indeed. What? Where's... Oh, there. So you're the ones them brothers were talking about then. Heard all about it, so go on. I'm right behind me. Who drew on the ground? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of sick actually. You just turn your inn into a... You just carve your inn out of a giant rock on the water. Oh, this is cool.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters? Consider this a pre-show.
Okay.
Still,
I'm down for a little
really are
foreplay.
just a kid, aren't you?
Says the Munchkin.
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense.
Big brother.
That's when I get to step in, make some points for my own life.
You are brothers, and he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see
I don't like the way he's
question,
looking at me.
I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Fuck is everyone looking at me?
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Help anyone in need. Well, this is like the real answer. I don't like that answer. And that one's just vague enough, it might work for Luis. Because I feel like this thing here is a fucking Mass Effect, like, choice confusion. Where you read it, and it's gonna go wildly in a different direction.
I'd help anyone in need.
Meaning what exactly?
It means he's even willing to save someone like me.
I like the second one. Yeah, like, that's the actual answer, but we don't want to give them the actual answer.
You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel like no matter what was gonna happen, it was gonna force you to do that. The answer a question for me
Why do
too.
you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with Juna! No. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The women in this have been fucking goddess supermodels. Except Juna, and that's the one they're portraying as the super sexy, like, pretty one. Like, this is the one that's like, I love Luis. But I feel like this one might be more plausible.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is.
Got him.
Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Huh. Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Glodell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourself...
Still shitting on Glodell.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society.
Here's our Parapus.
Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then.
Your hand's down in your pocket.
Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates.
Yeah, I know.
We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
Oh, that's real fucked up, and that probably won't come back later to bite us. That's right, Luis is an archmage, isn't he?
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Hey Gallica, you finally want to be useful? Well, you know, other than that thing you do at night. No, the fucking Amazoness Hulkenberg's gonna go sneak around.
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders?
Because you're tiny.
But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Eight days.
Where?
It's already sunset. Time flies.
So?
He's just gone around the Caradrius, stationed in the warship harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. He's tiny and beautiful. She's adorable. The more I look at Gallica, the more I like her.
Hello there.
After a piss up.
Incredible.
But the more you look at her, no, the more you talk to her. I mean, so far, when she speaks, she annoys the shit out of me because she's just restating everything that literally just happened to me. But, you know. Damn it. Okay. I need to figure out what position you put this fucking wire in. There we go.
Hey!
Keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya? Lumpkins can fawn over the Cardrius. Oh, you want later. Won't be flying for a good while anyway. With the soiree and all. Soiree? What's that? Hey, Bass. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning, on your best behavior. Try anything clever, down the spot. Rude comment to Luis, down the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room. You don't want to keep him waiting. Sick trick. Yeah, is that his thing? Is that his gauntlet runner? Thing's massive, and that thing flies? Oh right, levitation magic, they cheat.
Understood.
How much the brothers' trust will afford us. Keeping our guard up around them will be crucial. I'm pretty sure they don't trust us at all.
Got it.
Here we are. Going in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off. You get used to it, this place can be a real maze. Why is it a dungeon?
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
like it or not, the other recruit is always going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now. Stand tall.
And yet...
Why is this a dungeon?
What now?
I would have loved to save my game. Right?
You're not serious. got it.
Reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism.
Yeah?
It keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretend they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different keys for different areas. A select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Why, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Get the gossip and get on already. He's got us pegged. I don't know why, this just feels very Pokemon Coliseum to me right now.
Oh, nice.
Much bigger than I thought. Almost forgot we're inside the Gauntlet Runner. Quit looking around so much. What have we here? What have we got here? We're letting schoolboys in the ranks now. These kids are our new recruits. That's all it took, huh? Show a little at the exhibition. Used to be you had to prove yourself before you could stand with the with the countsmen. Fucking break this controller in half. I'm just gonna rip it apart.
No.
They got Lord Luis's approval. That's not enough for you, then keep it to yourself. Or someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? These pissants? Against me? Please. I'm a bloody sergeant. We could sell this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Xanth. Here, are back to your post. That's an order. Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most till you run home tail between your legs. Why does Xanth sound familiar?
Seriously.
He's gotta stand there, you're gonna move. Come on. I like how the one brother has a tail and the other doesn't. And this would be Luis's quarters. Here's the reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
Alright.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. You know what? Gallica, you should have been hiding this whole time. Oh wait, no, have you? Oh, you've been hiding behind Highspine, never mind. I thought, you would just been like in my bag or something. Try. Stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
Sip.
Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead,
okay.
I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
testing us? Should I ask? No.
How do you plan on...
Wow, they couldn't have painted that even more obvious.
I will kill him. Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, he's got that chat energy. He just strips us. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Well, you think you got the moral high ground? No, he's a piece of shit.
The king is not a god. There is always a way.
Oh, you know, I've had this mentality before. I can see this. Fuck God.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta rework Reed.
You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your
It's not silver.
Let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
Nothing.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Looks familiar. I have no choice. Let's focus on killing Forden. Just focus on killing Forden.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
I haven't pricked my finger. Ow! Okay, I pricked my finger.
Look at you,
Through my
like
glove.
knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On
They're
August
just joking.
13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
That's funny.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Great, I got some quests I gotta turn in. Also, can I get a band-aid? I wonder how Gallica's search is going. She's like stuck in a keyhole.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
How did you call me the boy candidate and not the elder candidate?
We'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
I don't like him.
They're coming this way. They have to hide.
Quick, to the ceiling. Gamers don't look up. Not just gamers, people in general just don't look up. Pickpocket! Pickpocket!
Is this the other side of that door?
I hope you're thinking all of this, not saying it out loud.
This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Oh, it's Joanna. It's Jonah. Someone's gonna be coming, alright.
Isn't that the songstress?
Thankfully, it's not me.
What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns?
Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
And you guys are real bad at your job. Also, what is with that one super long Poltron? What the fuck?
Opportunities like this are so few and far between.
Can people just have symmetrical clothing, please?
Get this back in place. Oh, wonderful.
Jonah, you are a fashion faux pas. You got that fucking granny blanket for a dress, and then you got the one Poltron. And then you just got that one, like, headband that just makes you look like you just got a massive forehead. Damn, she opened that shit with her mind.
Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big.
Well, I mean, you handled my...
Now I know where it is.
No, never mind.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
Yeah.
Worry for Gallica. Perhaps we asked too much of her. I hope she's alright.
Yeah, she's been pretty useless so far. Athena that thinks she hasn't.
It seems you worried for naught.
I'm back.
Did we leave the window open for her? Because she can't open doors by herself.
You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is. I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
So you didn't find it. You just assume you know where it is.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
Damn it.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case,
You
I
be
assume
fucking?
you could lead the way to the room.
That seems to be her only character trait so far amongst the populace.
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor.
Why do I feel like I have to remember that?
You need a key to get into each of the divisions.
So you have
Whoever's
to-
in charge
yeah.
of each guard post has one.
I mean, because wasn't her apparently, I assume, half-sister? Rella's like an expert on like curses and shit, right? They mentioned that when they first introduced her. Pulling the rogue shtick. Holiness is just a facade for her subterfuge. Yeah. I mean, like, so she probably has like some inkling of magic inclination if her sister's like a turbo curse breaker.
Luis's private quarters
Here's
has
the
a special
bat.
key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
There's gonna be like a time thing where we have to like
In
beat the shit out of
we need to
people, huh?
pass through 3 blocks: the crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
Oh, this better not be fucking Orlais. Where like the longer we take to like actually figure out how to do things, we're gonna lose
It
approval.
looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard.
Fucking hate
So I
Orlais,
wanted
especially
to
for that
find a
one
day when
mission.
There'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
And the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. Soldiers manning his run are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance.
Yeah, I'm
On
not
the
gonna be
night
able
of,
to finish my
Gallica and
quest.
one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Let me guess, me.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No, you're gonna send me, and you're not gonna send the actual fucking ninja.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
Sure, okay, you kind of had an idea and you're a bit unorthodox. But
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
oh, okay, I see what. Okay, well, damn. I mean, when you put it like that.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just like I'll just put like a healing spell in. But you be careful out there, baby girl.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
Why don't we send the wing dude? Because Stroll's logic is Luis is gonna know that someone's missing, no matter who it is, so we might as well just send our strongest person to go in. We just need to send in our biggest badass if no matter what we do, he's gonna notice we're gone.
I can hardly deny it. You're right.
He's never been with us. Heisme? He was just there with Luis. When we were all there together.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here.
Oh, the brain. Oh, Neris? Well, Neris can't fight.
We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and
Oh,
get
wing
some
dude.
rest.
I was assuming bat. You know, oh, you mean like the bird people. Okay, yeah. He better learn. Just unlock the ability to make him the gunner? No, because he's gonna be really loud about it. Remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? I'm very proud of his strength. Yes, and he's rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Xanth, was it? Got told to go back to his post. Makes me wonder. He might be. Where's your other sectors?
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable, even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Got it?
Success of our infiltration depends entirely on our preparation after tomorrow. Don't worry. As long as we work together, we'll find the solution. So am I at least gonna be able to do shit? Because, you know, I've only got like 8 days left to turn that quest in. I'd rather just... Because I've done the fucking quest, I'd rather just turn it in. The songstress has been in Luis's private chambers. Not that I would judge her, I suppose. At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow. Rest well tonight.
May I speak?
There the prince is awakening me. Maybe nearer than we realize. Got to make our preparations before the soiree.
What now?
Well, chat, I am going to save the game now. Oh my god, we burned through 3 days. 4 days. Because I'm gonna stop it here, because I have a feeling as soon as I do literally anything to progress the next day, I'm gonna be stuck there for the next 30 fucking minutes. So let me turn our stuff on here. And that'll be it for me tonight. Oh god, remember that I just saved the game, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn stream off and then I'm gonna save it again. Oh yay, look, more of me simping for Hulkenberg. Oh. Shit. Maybe I can't be the brawler. No, I'll just have to heal myself and buy a shit ton of healing items. We're dead though. Yeah. Hulkenberg is so amazing. I think I've talked about this on stream. Because I'm a man of loyalty. For years now, my top waifu was Pira Nikos, because she checked a lot of the boxes too. But I think it might be Hulkenberg now as my top waifu of all time. She's very powerful. Oh, shame there's no fucking romance system here. Can you spell that? Hulkenberg? Oh, Pira Nikos? Here, was it Oh, let me see here. She's from Ruby. Hold on. Here. Here we go. Like I said, it's from Ruby, so it's the naming convention is obvious. So that's how you spell it. Let me make sure there's nothing spicy in Google Images. For the most part, no. Here, there's a picture of them. Right there. You know, the one that fucking bites it. Because I just can't be happy. Yeah, good style. Yeah. The redheads, the ponytails, the spears, love it. She's got that, Greek aesthetic. That's right, because she's based off Achilles. Haven't seen the show? Yeah. I think she's supposed to be based off Achilles. They just gender swapped them. Ruby's whole thing is your name's a color and you're based off a story. Usually a fairy tale, but sometimes it's like a mythological stories. The one that dies, yeah, the heel one. What was it? Her team is dies in a war. Yeah. Let's see. Jean is based off Joan of Arc, gender swapped. Lai Ren is Mulan, gender swapped, even though there's no context whatsoever of him relating to Mulan whatsoever. Nora Valkyrie is Thor, things like that. But yeah. I mean, that's Ruby in a nutshell. Like, the main team is like Snow White, Red Riding Hood, Beauty and the Beast, and Goldilocks. So Fate, but not. Yeah, it's pretty much just like, alright, pick a story your character can somewhat relate to and have an aesthetic similar to, and then give their name a color. Yeah, it's a pretty simple one, which is why the fandom is usually so big in terms of like OCs. Is because they kind of just give you like a template you can follow. Yeah, that'll be it for me tonight, chat. For all you Atlas fans out there, I'll be streaming tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST to 11 p.m. EST because I'll have work the following morning, and we'll be playing some Etrian 5 Beyond the Myth. We got up to the 3rd stratum. The sick-ass guitar stratum. And then we'll do some good stuff there. Stoked beyond measure. Now that I've gotten that fucking skeleton out of the way. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Lex, you'll have to let me know, because you said there was something in the 3rd stratum that, or not, that it was like in the 2nd stratum that made people drop the game. What was that? Was it the boss? Because I only had to like restart the, like, yeah, it was kind of infuriating when they like overhealed everything I did. But I got it once I like nailed it down. Oh, it's just the boss? Okay. Yeah. I mean, that boss was, admittedly, it was just kind of a DPS check. That's pretty much what it was. You see how the problem I had was like it would heal itself so much, but once I learned like if I just kept hitting it, I'd break its defense, and then I got the poison procs, then that's when it was when I got it. Granted, that's more common on expert. Okay, that's fair. I'm a basic bitch that plays normal difficulty, the way a game was intended to be made. Unless we're talking Trinity 1 base, where normal is considered hard in the remakes. I have to correct you there. Is normal not like the base difficulty? You know, normal. Oh, that's right. Wait, it's yeah, they have like 2 difficulties, don't they? Why did the music stop? Okay, I totally had that on the loop, but whatever. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so they're fucking weird. No. I'm just saying, like, games in general. But yeah, that'll be enough for me tonight, chat. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It was greatly appreciated. Oh, anyone for playing normal? Yeah, look, okay, life fucks me enough during the day. I don't need to get my balls busted at night when I'm trying to relax. I'm not a masochist. Trina's unique in how much fans love CBT. Yep. And on that note, take care, everybody. It's been fun. Bye-bye. Sure, let's go with that.
2 hours later.
No! I didn't realize my nickname was gonna be my fucking menu name. Oh, I was waiting for whatever it was gonna be. A fucking nickname? What is this? Reports physical attack skills, normal resistance. The whole game.